Hi, I'm Linda Lovisa, and I'm in West Kelowna, British Columbia. Welcome. Today, I'm going to show you a fun little exercise using complements. Now, did I say we were going to have some fun? Yes, we are. And I'm going to show you a little fun activity. So this is a sketch that I did of a pear. And I, once again, have mounted my canvas onto a board, and I just tape it on. And so these are great for exercises. I just pick them up and tape them on, and then it's inexpensive, and it's a great way to add to your sketchbook later. So today, as I mentioned, we're going to do a little exercise with complements. I'm going to do the yellow and violet. So let's see how that's going to work. I'm going to use two brushes, and I'm going to pretend that I'm in front of an orchestra. And we're going to use two brushes at a time. So let's see how this turns out. So first of all, I need to load my brushes. So yellow, and I need violet. So here is my yellow brush. So for my violet brush, I'm going to double load it with the ultramarine blue, and let's use our red medium, ultramarine blue, red medium. So what do you get with red and blue? You get purple. And what do you get with the yellow? Well, we're going to use several shades. All right, so here we go. So let's get the pear drawn in. And I'm also applying some background color. And this is one of those exercises. Do try at home. So here we go, bring that in. And I can't quite hear the music at the moment, but I know that there's music happening in my brain that's going to make this work. And let's get this moved around over here as well. And now I'm going to pick up a little bit of a lighter yellow, and I'm still going to, I need some paint. So let's pick up some more of that blue, some more of that red, and I've switched hands. Well, let's just continue on. So here we go. Let's get that over here. And the light is coming from this side. So let's move that light in. There we go. So let's go slow motion. This is not timed. I'm not in a big hurry. And I'm going to give it a touch of that purple over here. This is the shadow side over here. Look at that. And let's keep on moving those brushes. And now, like I said, this is a very fun activity. Give it a try. So see how I'm merging that purple into the yellow. And bringing that shadow in. There we go, at the top. And this really helps to loosen up your stroke. And as I'm moving the color around on this side as well, I'm running out of paint. So let's pick up some paint. So here we go. One of my mottos is use more paint. So let's use some more paint here. So I've got this loaded up again. And let's pick up some more yellow while we're at it. Oh, I've switched again. So I guess we'll start on this side. And bring some of that color over. So now I'm crisscrossing here. Okay, now the music is a little softer. So let's bring in some soft edges and switch brushes. up more paint. More of the yellow and more of the ultramarine blue. I'm going to pick up a little bit of cobalt blue too and add that to the red. So I'm going to get a different violet at the top here. There we go. Let's get that down here. This is so much fun. This is a really great way to just kind of play, yet you're exploring color at the same time. And you know, when you explore color, you're discovering a lot of different combinations, and the complements work together. They always work together. You can see how this is starting to change. Let's get this blended down here. And of course, you don't have to use both hands at the same time, but why not challenge that and make that a little bit of a fun exercise? So let's do this over here. Now we've got some really nice deep violets, and our light is coming from over here. I haven't added any white yet. Kind of feel like a maestro when you do this. Now this is probably not something you've seen before, where you're feathering the color in together like so. Like I said, this is a fun exercise. Now, let's pick up a little bit more yellow, and this time I'm going to pick up a brighter yellow, and I'm picking up the cobalt blue with the red, but I'm also going to add some white, so then my brush is going to be triple loaded. So I'm picking up warm white, and I'm going to start over here and bring this in here. How about I do that? It's a lot easier. There we go. Now, I'm going to pick up some more white and a little bit more of the yellow with some white. Now, can I keep this charade going right through? Well, let's see here. After a little while, it just demands a little bit more attention. And got a pretty good idea. And let's get a little bit more serious, and let's pick up some red on my brush. And this is purple. And bring that over here. Now I'm just using one brush, focusing a little bit more. But wasn't that fun laying that color in like that? And bringing in the light. And you can see how depositing those dark colors in the very beginning are really helping with creating this background. It's funny, I still want to have that second brush happening in here. Now let's pick up another bit of that ultramarine blue. So the paint that I'm using today, that I use most days, is by TriArt. And I love the consistency of it, and I love the colors that I get when I combine. Because I use a primary palette, all of my colors all of my paintings are derived from the colors that I deposit on my palette. So I don't have purple on my palette at the moment. I'm making it direct painting, and what I love to do. And now I'm going to add a little bit more white again to my brush. And notice how I'm cross-hatching the color in. And it's picking up that yellow undertone here. It's kind of a grayish color, which is really nice and really working really well. Bringing in a little bit more of the light in behind here on this side. And now, do we want some drama? Sure, let's add some drama. Keeping my stroke work nice and loose. And I'm going to do the same with my pear. A little bit more. And picked up a little bit more white. And notice how I'm not over blending now. I'm just doing strokes. And I'm bringing in the shape of the pear just by, you know, leaving a mark. And let's do that over here too, so that we have a sort of a consistent style in the stroke work. And I'm picking up more of the white paint, and this time I'm picking up cobalt blue. Now remember, this is still my violet brush. I'm just bringing in a little bit of that white with the cobalt blue, and it's mixing in with the colors that were laid in before. So it's giving it a really nice, soft feel. Bringing that color in behind here like that. There we go. Swish that around a little bit. We need something happening here though, so let's do that. So I'm going to pick up some more of the white with the ultramarine blue and the red. And on this brush, I'm picking up some of the yellow deep with the white. Just a tiny bit. So yellow deep with the white. So I'm just kind of checking out the color here. There we go. Bringing in just a little bit of a, so our shadow color is, you know, focused on this side a little bit more. And I'm bringing in sort of the mid-tones, I guess you could say, on the pear by picking up a different yellow and working into it. And again, I'm holding my brush quite loosely, so you can see how loose I am, and giving it just taps. Now let's go over here. What do I have here? There we go. Just lightening this up a little bit. Warm side, cool side. You can tell by the color over here, it's much warmer. On this side, we've got more of a cool violet. And let's bring that over. Now, I'm going to just give this a few more taps right here. Oh, that's too much of a hard edge. I don't want that there. So I'm just going to go like this with my violet brush. There we go. Something like that. And let's bring that color down here. So here we go. Now I'm going to ground that pear so it's not floating in the air. Pull that color over. So the pear appears to be on something that's reflecting the tabletop. That could be the tabletop. Just using my imagination here. There we go. Pull that color over. Now let's pick up some of that ultramarine blue again, the red medium, and just going to Oh, too much red. Pick up more blue. Just lightly bring some of that color to the background. Notice how I'm using a very, very light touch. I don't want to disturb too much what's behind there. So there we go, let's bring that down. Oh, I love the richness. And bring that over. And let's add a bit of a reflective color here, just a little bit there. And over here, now our pear has got a bit of a bump there, so let's bring that shadow color there. Pardon me. There we go. Now let's get back into the yellow. Now I hope that you give this a try. It's just a lot of fun starting out with 2 brushes and just kind of freely going into whatever it is that you want to do. It could be a pear, it could be an apple, it could be a bunch of grapes. I chose still life topic just because it's easier. I find it easier to kind of play with. And we all have something in our homes that we can just use. So the brushes that I'm using today are, I like the flexibility of them, and they're by Rosemary, and these are, I have both the bristle and the synthetic, and today I'm using the bristle. So pulling that color down, and of course brushes are such a personal thing. When you find a line of brushes that you like, I find that I buy several because they work well together. And let's get a bit of a stem happening here. Now this was just a little fun exercise using the complements of violet and yellow, and yeah, just really short little exercise. And let's take a quick look at this once I remove the tape. Here we go. I love taking the tape off. Oops, there it is. I know this is painful, isn't it? Waiting. And there you go. A little exercise using purple and yellow. And have fun with it. Use the double brushes. You can do this at home. Thanks for watching today, and if you'd like to learn a little bit more about what I do, you can check out my website at LindaLovisaArtCanada.ca. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you can receive the new videos when they come out.